Today I'm going to share with you my Gen Beauty NYC experience. Many of you know that I just went to Gen Beauty NYC a few weeks ago. It was my first time going to Gen Beauty. I did buy my tickets. I didn't get them free. I paid $99 for the general admission. I also paid for early access, which gets you into Gen Beauty an hour earlier than everyone else that got just the regular tickets. Gen Beauty is 2 days. It's Saturday from 11 to 5 and Sunday 11 to 3, so I got in at 10 both days. So I just wanted to share my experience about going as a normal person and as a beauty creator. I recently did a swag bag haul, which I will link below in case you're interested in seeing what I got at Gen Beauty, but this video is mainly just talking about the experience and all of that. So you definitely have to plan because it's 2 very long days. It's totally worth it. If you do get invited as a creator, you may also have the chance of getting invited to Creator Day and the cocktail party. So a lot of the times you have to be an IPSY-OS member or a huge YouTuber. That they give out free tickets to IPSY-OS members that have high following. I believe they're called Glow and Blush members. There's certain ranks in terms of following for each. So they send out free tickets to Gen Beauty for those people. It's a limited amount, so I'm not sure exactly how they go about picking them, but they do have a specific way that they pick people to get these free tickets. They also have something called Creator Day, which is usually the Friday before Gen Beauty. It's an all-day event and they have panels from YouTubers and different companies and also people that are part of the IPSY team. They have workshops and all of that. Like I said, it's an all-day thing. People do get a goodie bag at the end of that. The other thing on Friday is called the cocktail party. The cocktail party, once again, is invite only and it's only sent out to specific YouTubers or specific beauty creators. They usually have a large following. The cocktail party gives you an opportunity to mingle with other IPSY-OS members, IPSY-OS creators, big YouTubers, maybe some people that work with IPSY. I hear it's a really fun event. It's always over the top. I believe they have open bar. There might be some passed around hors d'oeuvres, and at the end you get a huge, I mean huge swag bag. One of the girls that I roomed with at Gen Beauty went to the cocktail party. She was lucky enough to go to the Creator Day and cocktail party, and the bag that she took home was like a laundry bag size full of products. Like there had to be like probably close to $1,000 worth of products in that bag. It was insane. But that's just something to maybe have a goal to getting towards, maybe getting enough following, maybe getting enough followers to be able to be invited to something like that. I knew that was out of the question for me. I bought a ticket right away. And so let's get back to that. So Gen Beauty, like I said, you get a ticket. And once you register for Gen Beauty, you get a badge. You put your name on it. And on the back, it has a list of all the brands that are going to be at the booths at Gen Beauty. There was also a little tag on the top that said gift bag. And basically trade that for your swag bag when you first go into Gen Beauty on Saturday. Like I said, the swag bag was awesome. Even for general attendees, there was a ton of stuff. Once again, I will link this swag bag haul below so you can see what's in the swag bag as well as all the other goodies I picked up at Gen Beauty. So once you get in, you're able to go around to all the booths, stand in line to get all the free gifts if you have time. The lines fill up super fast, so I highly, highly suggest you getting the early access. So for a normal person, Gen Beauty gives you the opportunity to try a bunch of different brands of makeup. There's indie brands, there's high-end brands. It's really great. They also have fun interactive things at each of the booths. On top of that, there's a large presence of YouTubers there. So being a normal, regular attendee, a lot of people look forward to the meet and greets of all the YouTubers. When I went, I didn't go and personally stand in line to meet the YouTubers, but Manny MUA was there, Nikki Tutorials, Nikita Dragon, let me think who else. Gabriel Zamora, Candy Johnson. They had a ton of huge named YouTubers there, so you had the opportunity to do meet and greet, stand in line, and meet and take pictures with your favorite YouTubers. Aside from that, they did have workshops that were hosted by different brands or different people. I was lucky enough to get into 3 different workshops. One of them I actually didn't go to, which I highly regret, but 2 workshops I went to was one hosted by Mario Dodanovic. He basically showed us how to create a glam red carpet look, and he focused on complexion. He gave us some of his tips. He told us some products he used. It was very informative. And then I also went to another workshop which was hosted by NYX Cosmetics, and it was a bunch of the Ipsy creators that are more popular, that everyone knows about, that are in all of the Ipsy ads and all of that. It was them doing some makeup battle. It wasn't as good as I was hoping it would be. I thought it was going to be a more hands-on, show us how to create a certain look type thing, but it wasn't. The last workshop that I was supposed to go to was a Makeup Forever workshop. They actually did give away products at that one, and it was showing us how to create a flawless complexion. I missed that one and I literally highly regret it. So basically, for normal people, it gives you the opportunity to go around, see the different brands, learn about new indie brands, and try them out. It also gives you the opportunity to meet YouTubers and other beauty enthusiasts. For a creator, the experience is a lot different. We're there to actually network and try to build our brand and our business. So as a creator, I went there to try to make connections with brands. I brought my business cards, which I highly suggest. Always bring a bunch of business cards because you want to get to as many booths as possible, talk to as many PR reps that are there, and pass your card out. So while I was there, I was there for 1.5 days. On Sunday I left early, which I highly regret, but I was able to get to 24 of 51 booths. Some of the brand reps there were super friendly and super willing to talk to beauty creators. Others not so much. Some are willing to step aside and talk to you and take your business card and give you theirs. Others would just take your card and that's that. One thing that Ipsy offered was concierge for specific, once again, YouTubers or beauty creators in the Ipsy community that had a large following. They were able to be brought around to certain brands. You have to sign up. It's first come, first serve. So they kind of had more of an opportunity to be able to talk to these reps one-on-one versus other beauty creators like me that were just walking around standing in line to get the products and then hoping to be able to talk to a PR rep. I was able to talk to a handful of PR reps one-on-one. I did pass out my card to even more. So I was pretty happy first time around that I did get myself out there, go up to brands, introduce myself, talk about their products. You know, it's kind of scary to do that, but so I was proud that I put myself out there like that. So I have some tips for beauty creators going for the first time. The first thing I already mentioned is make sure you bring business cards. You are going to want to pass those out. You're going to want to get to as many PR reps as you can and get your card out there, get your name out there. The second thing I would suggest is to make sure you stay both days. Saturday is super busy and I didn't get to as many booths on Saturday that I did on Sunday. There's just way more general people there and it seems to thin out on Sunday. I ended up leaving at 12:30 when the whole event ends at 3, and I really wish I didn't. I had a situation where 2 of the 3 girls that I was with ended up having to leave around 12:30, and I was supposed to be there with another girl, and she ended up leaving, so I kind of panicked and was afraid of being by myself, and I also wasn't feel good, so I ended up just leaving at 12:30, and I really wish I just sucked it up and stayed, because that was the opportunity for me to walk around and get to even more brands that I wasn't able to on Saturday. It would have given me an opportunity to talk to even more PR reps because it wasn't busy, and I also missed that really good workshop. And so I did learn my lesson and I will never leave early again. You know, I kind of panicked and I didn't really have a chance to reason with myself about the pros and cons of leaving and staying. The pros would have definitely outweighed the cons, but I just really wasn't thinking at the time. That is my biggest piece of advice, is to stay both days, the full days. The third thing I would suggest is make sure that you dress in layers. In New York, it was a lot warmer than it usually is around this time of year. I wore a tank top the first day and a short sleeve shirt the second day, and I was very comfortable both days. There are lots of people in there, so I wouldn't wear long sleeves, but if you're going to wear long sleeves, make sure you have a shirt underneath that you can strip down to if it gets too hot. In terms of dress, I wore casual but stylish. A lot of people go over the top and dress up like they're going to some crazy event. I wanted to be comfortable, so I wore some stylish jeans, I wore a really cute nice top, and I did wear flats. A lot of people say, oh, go dress to the nines, wear heels. You want to be comfortable, so make sure you're in shoes that are comfortable. I had a little crossbody bag that I brought with me. I didn't want to bring a huge purse because you're going to be carrying your swag bag, you're going to be carrying other bags because a lot of brands pass out big bags, and then you're going to be filling those bags up, so it's going to get kind of heavy to bring a purse on top of that. Another thing, the food situation. I really didn't eat that much at all the 2 days. I brought granola bars for breakfast. There was a food court type thing in the convention center, but I really didn't go to it. I was so busy both days. I did have a water with me. Inside of the convention center where Gem Beauty was, they had a couple food booths, but I really didn't go to them the second day, and the first day when I went to one of the booths to order something, they were actually out of what I wanted, so I said just forget it, and I continued to go around. So if you're not going to buy food at the convention center, make sure you bring snacks and all that. Other than that, I would just say when you're talking to brands, be as professional as possible, hand them your card, maybe ask them if it's a brand that you already know, tell them about which products you like or what you love about that brand. If it's a new company that's new to you, maybe ask about the products or about their brand and tell them you'd want to know more. Other than that, just be very excited to be there, very excited to talk to the people. And honestly, I don't know what else really that I can think of at the top of my head right now about advice I would give, but that's just what I've experienced so far. As a general attendee, kind of same thing in terms of food and dress wise. You can dress whatever you want, just you want to be comfortable because it's a very long day. Other than that, get there early because you are going to have to wait in line. I got there about 9:30 and there was still plenty of people ahead of me, but they usually let you in pretty quickly, so like I said, I got there at 9:30 and I was able to get in at 10. So even if you're there for 11, just get there, I would say, at least a half hour to 45 minutes early. Back to the experience, this was literally the most amazing thing I've ever done in terms of my blog, in terms of YouTube and beauty creating. I'm so happy that I became an IPSIOS member. It's really opened a lot of doors for me in terms of friendships and helping me push myself as a beauty creator and learning different things and what to do and what not to do. I was so happy to be able to go to this. It was totally worth the money that I spent on the tickets and on the travel and on the rooms. If you're going on a budget, definitely make sure that you can find people to room with because it's a lot cheaper when you're splitting a hotel room. So other than that, I really wish that the smaller creators had more opportunities like the big creators, and I understand that they are big creators for a reason. They worked hard to get where they are, but I just wish that they did a little something for smaller creators that are. Other than that, it was just such a great experience. I didn't see anyone unhappy. Everyone's there for the same reason, for their love of beauty. It was just such a great day. It was so good to run into different people that I know through the beauty community that I've never met face to face. That was really awesome. I think that they did a very good job picking the location. Compared to going to IMATS, Gen Beauty, the convention center that Gen Beauty was in, there was so much space. Everything was spaced out. It didn't feel cramped, and it allowed you to be able to enjoy the experience a little more. At IMATS, it was so busy and so cramped. Everything was all smushed together, and I really didn't like that. So I was really happy that the venue they chose made you more comfortable, and it was laid out a lot better. The interactive part was really fun, and taking pictures. A lot of booths allowed you to take pictures with ring lights and different fun effects that they had at their booths. A lot of them had different fun activities. I just highly recommend going if you're a beauty creator or if you're a beauty enthusiast. There are 4 different places that Gem Beauty is held. There's one held in New York, one held in LA, one held in San Francisco, and one in Toronto. So they are held 4 times a year in 4 different places. One thing I don't like is Ipsy gives you a very short notice about when these events are. They don't give you months in advance to plan, which I don't like, and it's kind of hard when you're waiting for the date to be released so that you can plan for a flight and transportation or a hotel, and you can't really do anything until you know the date. So I'm not really sure why Ipsy only waits a couple months before to tell you the date. Those are really my only 2 complaints I had. Other than that, I thought it was a really great experience. Like I said, I highly recommend it to anyone that is a beauty creator or a beauty enthusiast. It was so much fun. And I really actually want to go to Gem Beauty LA. It all depends on how much a flight is going to cost and all of that. That's how much I enjoyed it, is I just am eager to get back and try to connect with more brands. Other than that, I did attend a dinner Saturday night hosted by Julia Salvia. She's a well-known beauty creator. She hosted dinner the Saturday night of Gem Beauty. She's not really affiliated with Gem Beauty, but she always goes to them, so she hosted dinner at a local restaurant at every Gem Beauty. You do have to buy tickets in advance, and they were, I think they were $68 plus the fee that you charge when you're ordering things off like Eventbrite and stuff like that. The place we went was an Italian restaurant called Patrizia's. It was like maybe 15 minutes away from my hotel. And the price of the ticket included unlimited beer, wine, sangria, soft drinks, food, dessert, and she also gave us a gift bag for attending, which was sponsored by a bunch of different brands and had a bunch of goodies inside. So even though this ticket sounds expensive, you're getting well worth your money. The food just kept coming out all night, like tons of appetizers, tons of entrees. It was family style, so they were just big plates passed around. The food was really good, and I honestly wasn't expecting to get a gift bag at all, because I know that she had some gift bags at some of her previous dinners, but not all, and it wasn't something that was guaranteed, but she was able to get some really good sponsors, so she did have gift bags, which I thought was really nice, and it was an extra bonus. Some of the brands that were included in the gift bag were Pure Elise, MGS Accessories, MBA Cosmetics, Pinky Swear, which is a new brand, Dufour Cosmetics, Real Her Beauty, May Couture. There was just a bunch of brands, and it was just so nice to get that on top of the great dinner and the great company. It was also nice because I was able to meet some new beauty creators and pass out my business cards and just talk to different girls that I've never met before. So that was also really nice. I also felt that Julia did a great job going around and talking to everyone and taking pictures. It's not like she just stayed in her little corner. She made sure that she said hello to everyone and all of that, which I really appreciated. So the dinner just really added to the weekend for me. It was so amazing. It made it even more special. I just had such an amazing weekend. Like, I get like emotional thinking about it just because like it was so amazing, and it's something that I have such a passion for, and being able to go there and experience that was just literally the best feeling ever. So if you couldn't tell by now, I highly recommend going to Gem Beauty if you ever have a chance. And yeah, so I guess that's all I can really say for now. If you guys have any questions about anything that I talked about or anything I didn't talk about, you can just post it down below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And until next time, thanks guys. Bye.